And hello.
Hello.
We're here.
We're here.
Episode 10.
Is it?
Yeah. Or 9. 9. I saw 10 somewhere else, and that's why it was on my mind.
I was like, I don't think we've hit 10 yet.
Episode 9 of season 2.
Of inventory management.
Is that our name? I don't know anymore.
Well, I'm big.
I don't know who I am.
Oh no.
But people call me MD.
Alright. Well. We got somewhere.
Just if you want to know. Maybe you can tell me who I am. Maybe this is a therapy podcast now.
We're just gonna present these to you.
So
to you
yeah,
guys.
we don't know what's going on. We were just told have tortilla chips and chicken nuggets.
And chicken nuggies.
So right before we recorded, I ran to the store and
got chicken nuggets and tortilla chips.
I appreciate it because it means I have snacks for the weekend.
And we've transitioned to recording before dinner time, so it's snack before dinner.
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna heat up some leftover pizza. So whatever's coming my way, it's probably not gonna be healthy for me in the long run. So
I was gonna have Taco Bell, so I'm gonna have nuggies and Taco Bell.
Well, if you're going to Taco Bell, I may join. So we'll find out.
Taco Bell, if you want to sponsor.
Well, I don't want them to sponsor me if they don't bring back what I want. That's my contract demands.
They could probably meet that.
Yeah, I want the shredded chicken burritos back.
Okay, they might not be able to meet that.
It's so simple. It's 2 steps. Either ways, those were the best. I love those. Okay, but on to topics. This past week, Gamescom. So... Sorry, hon. So let me just take another drink so I can get my thoughts. So games. There's a lot of good games in Germany shown off.
I was actually watching some IRL streamers go through the booths and stuff.
They're big booths.
Well, it's Gamescom. It's one of the largest conventions in the world.
I love the booths there. They look cool.
You know that Gamescom is made up of, I think it's 6 airline bunkers side by side. Oh,
I have no idea what the convention center was like. That's a lot of area. No wonder Xbox's booth is literally just huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's massive.
So I watched what was it called? Opening Night Live with Jeff Keighley. That was a good show. I was watching it at work.
We saw a tweet, I think it was today or yesterday, of Todd Howard and Phil Spencer playing Stalker 2. Yeah,
I was. So first off, I'm so shocked that Stalker 2 was there.
Yeah.
So congrats to the devs that they can start showing off their game.
Gamescom's a good show for them too because it's over in Europe and you're a Ukrainian studio. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy for them with all that stuff that they going on. It's been hard to finish up development. So
yeah.
And of course they've lost a couple of their guys due to the war. So
yeah.
I'm just happy for it. I can't wait for them to finally release their game and, hopefully put a lot of this other stuff behind them.
Yeah.
But Stalker 2 was there. Starfield wasn't playable, but it had a presence. They had
kind of weird that it wasn't playable.
I think they're really just anchoring for they want everyone to come in.
Isn't early access already out or something?
No.
There's nothing playable?
No. The only thing that's playable is the people that have the review copies.
Oh, okay.
And they got those 2 weeks early.
Yeah.
Nope. August 31st is when early access starts.
Oh, okay.
So just 1 week away. But the only thing they showed there is they had a theater and they showed, I think, 30 minutes.
Oh, gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To a select audience. So I'm excited. All the stuff that's been talked about, I am just jazzed for. It's honestly going to be my next game I probably put 400 hours into.
The big one for sure.
Yeah.
For those who are unaware, we won't dive super deep because we actually have a lot to talk about, but Starfield is Bethesda's next giant MMO.
RPG.
RPG. Yeah.
I wish it was multiplayer.
Yeah. Basically on the same idea of the like story and customization that you get out of Skyrim, but to an extreme and in space. So
can't wait. Literally my watch face is Starfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. A lot of other games. Little Nightmares 3 was announced. I'm jazzed for that. That looks great.
Yeah, the DLC from Little Nightmares 2 was excellent. So, you know, them being able to do another in the series is just great.
Yeah,
so.
That was like my only like other like full standout. A lot of other games that were announced or shown were already announced in some other manner, and they're just new trailers. Like new Alan Wake 2 trailer. That also looks great. Can't wait for that. The first one was fantastic.
So definitely a good year a good upcoming year for games.
I feel like there's a lot of resurgence of like great story-driven games.
Yeah, lots of stories coming out, which is really nice because it's been hard to find good stories lately. Baldur's Gate finally like brought a lot of hype back to stories. And mostly you'd be just getting them out of like tiny little indies.
Yeah, it's nice for that double A, you know, companies, the middlemans.
Yeah,
bringing the fleshed out big box experience.
Yeah,
without the AAA nonsense of microtransactions and battle passes and everything that
lots
comes with that.
Lots of multiplayer focus lately. So,
speaking of Baldur's Gate, they're taking W's left and right, and their latest W, they're coming to Xbox finally.
Okay.
So the controversy behind that was Xbox was going to force them with, just like every other game, it has to come out on X and S at the same time.
What's wrong with that?
Because Baldur's Gate is a little bit too powerful for the S.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so they said they couldn't do it,
and
Microsoft was not budging. So recently, Microsoft caved in, and now it can just release on the X.
Nice.
So I'm happy for them because one, that's gonna sell like hotcakes on Xbox, and it's just a win. Like if you have an S, it's like, I don't know. Like budget hardware is budget hardware. Like if you just don't have the power, like I don't know. It's hard for me to say.
I do wonder whether maybe they've worked out something on the back end where the compromise is that like a physical release, like download to Xbox for Baldur's Gate can be just limited to the X, but if you wanted to cloud play, you could play on the S.
I'm sure you could cloud play if it's that would have to be on Game Pass though, because there's nothing with cloud play that isn't, is there?
Unless they have something planned, because they are changing up a lot of stuff in terms of Game Pass and Xbox Live. So they could have, that's what I'm saying, they might have plans for all this.
And as far as I'm aware, I could be wrong, I haven't read through the articles too much, I still think they do plan on putting it available for the S. It's just right now, since they're done, they want to push it out to Xbox, and if it takes them a little bit longer to get it ironed out and to be playable on the S, whether that means it, like the features I hear that was hurting them was split screen. It was the game was just too intensive to allow local split screen on the S.
Yeah.
And so if it means the S has less features, then I'm okay with that.
They can't. It's not possible. So working in publishing, I've tried to go around some of that. Like when I tried to release some of the games that I worked on, especially on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Switch requires that all three versions of the Switch, meaning docked on the TV, kickstand on a table with detached Joy-Cons, and attached Joy-Cons, have to run exactly the same across the board. The only difference is that in your hand, it can be limited to only single player, but the table and the TV have to be exactly the same, which is just absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I don't see why there would be a difference.
Because there is like one screen limitation. When you start splitting the screen 4 ways on a Switch, it's tiny.
That's fair.
And so there's a big difference in like feasibility. There becomes frame rate drops. Once you switch from the tabletop to the TV, there are frame rate differences between that and how it's recognizing that the display should happen. And so when we would try to split to 4 screens on the tabletop, frame rate would crash compared to 4 screens on a TV. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
I have nothing. I'm not game dev. But yeah, so I mean, like, whatever. If it never comes to us, like, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I think that they'll work in some deal that it'll be cloud play, but...
So yeah, there's that. Cloud play. You got the PlayStation Scum portal.
I don't know anything about that.
So, basically, for those that don't know, this was talked about a couple months ago. It was called Project Q. And it was this big, exciting thing. Oh, PlayStation's making a new portable. This is going to be great. All the leaks came around, and then this week they announced what it's officially called. It's called PlayStation Portal. So I'll frame it for you. You got your DualShock 5 controller.
Yeah.
The exact same controller. You snap it in half.
Yeah.
Snap it in half, add an 8-inch LCD screen.
It's essentially a Switch without the detachable controllers.
Yes. So it's the exact controller that you know from your PS5 with a screen on it.
Yeah.
And its only purpose is so you can play your PS5 at your house.
Well, on the same network.
At your house. Without actually playing on your PS5.
Right. So it's basically if you are going to bed,
if you're going
and your TV, your PlayStation is in your living room, or if you were gonna go,
here's the scenario.
If you were gonna go poop, and you couldn't stop the gameplay.
No. Here's the scenario. You got your little kids, right? You're just being annoying. You gotta throw in Baby Shark. Or something, Coco Melon. I
was thinking the other way around. You give them the controller and then you have the TV.
No. Children don't get the PS5. That's adult. That's for me.
Okay.
Not that I have kids.
Baby Shark on the TV.
So you got the iPads are dead. The iPad kids can't happen.
All 3 iPads are dead.
You just gotta throw on the entertainment on the big TV because that's the only way they're gonna come down.
Yeah.
I really, really want to play God of War.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
You're just slaying people.
What am I supposed to do? Take the PS5 to another TV in the other, like upstairs? Nah. Go pull out my $200 piece of plastic and play it on the couch. Right there.
That is a big thing to me too, is that like the technology that's in it cannot be $200.
No.
Like, we're talking about a controller that they've already had designed and an LCD screen, and all it is a network card that is just looking for the same connection that the PS5 is on.
And the thing is you can already do the same functionality with your phone.
Right.
Because you can get a Razer Kishi or a Backbone, attach that to your phone, and just do PS4 remote play on your phone. And the thing is the screen on the portal is 1080p 60 hertz, and most people's phones are even better resolution and higher refresh rate than that.
Yeah.
So it's literally a way for me, and I'm sure some people could find a way to justify it, but for me, $200, way too expensive. If you allowed me to play my PS5 when I'm not on the same network somehow, that'd be great, because guess what? There's already ways of doing that. So.
Which was basically what I was getting at, is you could remote connect to the network and play on your phone or on something.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying Sony could already have the cloud service set up. Like, they have the availability.
Well, their big thing is selling consoles. So there's in terms of like console selling platforms, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, there's no purpose in trying to get people off of the consoles. They want people on the consoles.
Sure.
But
yeah. You're selling a partial console at that point. 200.
No, I'm saying if they did like cloud services and tried to, provide that service, then people don't need a console anymore. They just have your $200 device.
True. I don't know.
So yeah, there is that part of it. So
it's pretty dumb. I totally am against the Portal. Bring back the PSP or the PS Vita. Just make a Sony Steam Deck.
Yeah. Not
that hard. The market loves them. Switches sell great. Steam Decks sell great. RG Ally selling great. Just make that, slap a PlayStation logo on it. Let me...
People have been wanting that from Xbox for years.
Download...
It's the same for PlayStation.
Just let me download some downscaled version of... I don't know. They could make a portable and say, hey, it runs your PS1 through PS3 games. I'd be like, sign me up. Like, just like, I can play PS4 and PS...
Nintendo already, so...
Yeah, I can play my PS4 and PS5 games on my PS5, but let me play my PS1 through 3 on a handheld while I'm, on vacation in the Bahamas. Like, I don't know, man.
Perfect.
I just want bring me back my classics. Yeah, piece of junk. What else? I honestly hate it. Bad tech is bad tech, and that is bad tech.
I've got 15 seconds of wonderful for you guys. If you're really excited about Starfield, go to starfieldsandwich.com. You will not be disappointed. Next topic.
If you care about other Bethesda IPs and like Fallout, they announced the location for the Fallout TV show, and it's set in LA. Kind of dumb because everything's in LA, but I guess seeing LA nuked and become a wasteland will be fun.
I suppose. I'm surprised that they didn't choose Seattle. Seattle is like the natural nuke city, like post-apocalyptic city.
Yeah, I mean, Last of Us did it. They should just continue the train of that.
It's very, very common to use Seattle as your post-apocalyptic
I don't know. Let's see. They've done Boston, Vegas. Where was 3 at? Washington, D.C. I never played 1 and 2, so I have no idea where those were set. But they've done other great locations. LA, they could hold off. I don't know. But this is as a TV show, so I guess whatever. But
hopefully it's as good as Last of Us did. I guess we'll see.
Who knows? I don't remember who's storyboarding it or who's directing it. But yeah, I guess let's figure out why we need this food.
You're just moving right into things.
Yes, let's go. I'm on a roll.
All right, who's opening? Oh no.
You got 14.
That's pretty good.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
May Baldur's Gate bless me with this D20 roll.
6. You did great. All right.
I attempt to open the package and the package stabbed me back.
True. All right. So, audio listeners, it's a decent sized box. I don't know, 1 foot by 6 inches by
I'm not good.
8 inches.
I don't know.
Approximately a thumb.
At least 1 thumb.
At least 1 thumb. And it also weighs a lot.
It's very heavy.
It's a hefty boy. We have lots of...
We got packing peanuts.
This is our address. Lots of packing peanuts.
We'll move that before you spill it.
Move my water. I don't want packing peanuts absolutely up. Wait, there's a lot of bubble wrap stuff in here.
Guess there'd be glass.
Okay. Okay. There's just these cylindrical like glass. Oh, that is in the shape of hot sauce. Okay, there's no more. You can move the box.
I'm scared.
Well, I guess we'll open the hot sauce last. Because it's...
Oh,
pretty...
no.
What the? I said not everywhere.
Well, they're contained right there on the floor.
Okay.
Don't stab yourself.
I rolled high.
Okay, odds are in your favor.
You rolled.
I need an integrity check or something. I don't know.
All right.
All I know is it looks red in there. Looks pretty red.
There's a lot of tape.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing it's glass, so
Probably
probably
the packaging did a good job on making sure that we got whatever this is very safely.
good job, buyers. You bought from someone that cares.
By the way, there's 4 items in this package. You might need the secondary camera if you want to take it out. Oh, ooh.
Hold on.
Oh my god, he almost spilled the drink too. It's aimed straight at me. Look at that. It's Cuphead!
What? Gunpowder.
Still too much gunpowder.
Oh no, that sounds spicy.
And it's an original salsa.
Oh.
Nice! Okay.
You're gonna hate them because you hate tomatoes.
We'll see if it's super heavily tomato. It does look like it.
I mean, it's a red salsa, so.
We have Cuphead Show, Nothing But Trouble, Blueberry Habanero Sauce.
I already smell spice.
Yum!
6
Wait,
out of 10
say?
heat reading?
Heat level 6 out of 10 for habanero. Nice!
Guess
Okay.
we should have gone like a small bowl.
I could go get the bowls. Well,
We just
no,
need.
we don't.
Well, are
We'll
we
just
just going
dab that on.
dab it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so then this has to be cheese. And what is the other one? Like a verde, maybe?
Who knows? Just don't say if it's spicy or not. Oh, and it's from the Netflix Cuphead show. Okay, I understand.
Nobody tells me what to do. Creamy habanero salsa. Does it have a heat level? This one doesn't have a... Oh,
This doesn't have heat.
oh,
either.
okay, so only the sauce has a heat level. Nice. The devil's on it. Nice.
Yeah, we gotta show the nutrients we're about to eat.
I thought it was cheese because it is very yellow.
Don't lie to yourself. I mean, if you want to tell yourself it's cheese while you're eating it, I mean, you can do that.
This is cheese. This is cheese. All right, what is this then?
It's green.
Was I right? Yeah, it's a verde. Salsa verde. You owe the devil your soul.
Nah, fam, I'm good. I'll keep on to it.
And it's Mugman. We'll get him.
I see
He
a lot
doesn't
of-
look too happy.
I see a lot of seeds in there,
Verde shouldn't be too spicy.
but I
All
see
right.
a lot of seeds.
You wanna switch the camera?
Or go.
You wanna keep that one?
Yeah,
Put the knife away.
that'd be pretty good. This just smells like your typical Mexican restaurant salsa.
Oh, that smells delicious. That being the verde. Yeah, the original salsa just smells like regular original salsa. Does the habanero smell
It just, I don't know.
creamy?
It just smells.
Mmm.
I guess I don't have a remembrance of what habanero smells like.
It doesn't do much because it's just way spicy. But
This is better than any other spicy stuff we've probably done
I
in the
also
past.
just super enjoy that it's gaming themed spicy. All right. Nah, put the knife away. Oh,
Do it smell spicy?
it smells spicy. It smells spicy. It smells spicy. And shake it up a little bit too.
Well,
Oh, I'm excited.
I guess let's start with.
I'm just packing peanuts or something. I don't know. It wasn't sauce. All right, what do you want to start with?
I guess let's go with chips. Because I can't really reach
I meant the
nugget.
sauce, but...
Oh, well, I don't know.
I'll just put a couple of chips in each lid. Boom. 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 Alright.
Alright. Guess where I'm going to start with the hottest and work my way down.
Is that what you're doing?
I guess so. It's the closest one to me.
You did a big old dunk?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, man. That is good.
Just creamy.
It's so creamy. It's spicy.
There's
That sneaks up on you.
It
It sneaks up on you.
It's that after kick.
It's the post-swallow, like all of the heat just sticks to your throat and your, like, the back of your tongue. Woo! Ooh. Dabble? Cuphead? Mugman?
I got them hiccups.
Already?
Habanero.
Bro, that took you no time at all.
It doesn't hurt, but
I know.
my body don't like it.
That is so funny.
It is good though. Like, I'm running on a pretty empty stomach.
That's the other thing too.
Shut up.
Oh, that was aggressive. And very tomatoey, but
I like it.
it's very flavorful. There's a lot in it. I almost want to read the ingredients on this one. So I don't normally like salsa because I'm very much not a tomato fan.
What I like
Ingredients.
is I don't taste just cilantro like a lot of other salsas.
Tomatoes, tomato sauce, onion, serrano peppers, cilantro, distilled vinegar.
Pretty simple.
Very simple.
But I like
But there's definitely a hefty amount of the non-tomato ingredients that allow you to separate it from just a tomato taste.
I think it's very tomato sauce heavy, which
It is.
which helps because that's more sweeter than just cut
It
up
is
tomatoes.
definitely sweet. As a tomato sweet for sure. That is tasty.
I love it.
All right, verde.
Oh, chunky. Yeah, break it up some.
Actually, I should have read what's in the habanero. So the creamy habanero is carrots, habanero, onion, garlic, ginger, and spices.
It do be spices.
And in the verde is tomatillos, poblanos, serranos, onion, garlic, cilantro, vinegar, spices. You got all the peppers in the verde.
All the peppers, but none of the spice.
Oh, it's so refreshing. That is tasty.
This is an eating podcast.
Buyers, I'll take more of all of this. We could do the opposite of cold ones and we just do a podcast on eating all sauces. Just give me sauces. Chicken nuggets, chips, and sauces all the time.
Food budget sounds like it would be a lot.
We're already spending $50 an episode, so I don't know how much more I could get. Oh, we ate all the chips.
Here's another one, but it's in the spicy. I don't want to hiccup again before the hot sauce.
It's actually pretty incredible that they're already gone.
As I'm saying, it was just I was on an empty stomach and I ate the spiciest thing first. You're putting hot sauce on a chip?
Yeah, why not?
And that's what the nuggets are for.
I would agree that the nuggets can be on anything, but
I mean,
you can put whatever you want. You want it on...
I just feel like that's not what the buyers intended. Oh no. I dripped on the table.
That's not bad. I actually think that's spicier. Blueberry habanero. It is tasty. I would highly recommend trying it with a chip, just because you get all of the flavor and none of the chicken, you know?
Well, I'm a little hungry, so maybe I wanted the chicken.
I bet you did. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can taste the blueberry. It's delicious.
I just don't want to spill on the table again.
That's good. You'll get it. I'm gonna read the ingredients for the blueberry. Blueberries, habanero, red bell pepper, onion, garlic, lime, agave, white wine vinegar, and salt. All the ingredients are so nice.
I definitely taste blueberry and the white vinegar.
I mean, the habanero is definitely in there. It's just very dialed down because of the vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Hot sauce, it's so weird. Like, what I've learned from the making of our own hot sauce episode is, and because I've never made hot sauce before, I just knew that vinegar was an ingredient in hot sauce. But I didn't know that vinegar is really what dials down the pepper.
I mean, same thing when we go to like Asian restaurants. You mix your soy sauce and your chilies and your vinegar.
Yeah.
You get the spicy, you dial it down with vinegar, and then if you want it saltier,
yeah,
add some soy. But yeah,
favorite is probably the verde. It's so flavorful. But man, I love the spicy out of the habanero, the creamy habanero. I'm having more of your hiccup causing.
Well, I'll do you one.
Yeah, that's what I say. You can, after I said carrots, I can taste the carrots. No?
No.
I can. The verde is so good. Alright, you have to tell me what your favorite is.
Turn to the side.
He needs to go back and taste them all.
Oh no. I got this tomato juice. And the habanero.
Man.
I don't know. I'm a good sucker for just like...
Where did we put the napkins? Oh yeah, we brought out forks for this too, and forgot about that.
Well, you know.
The napkins. Oh my god, so many. But we didn't know.
I had no idea what I was prepared for. So, better safe than sorry.
Oh man. What a good episode. What's your favorite?
Probably the tomato one, because I'm a sucker for a good basic salsa.
It is like nice and sweet and tasty.
Like, it's not cilantro heavy like a lot of like restaurant ones are, which I don't like. Like, I don't mind cilantro, but it's definitely an overpowering flavor for me.
At least you're not a what is it? Cilantro
Tastes like soap.
tastes like soap person.
I feel like I'm like just a step below that. Like, I feel like I have that gene where it's supposed to, but it's not in full force enough.
Buyers, I like this episode.
Um,
I'm gonna rate them all, and then I'm gonna rate them all as a group, and then I'm gonna rate them individually.
it's a 9 overall for me. Definitely like it.
I give it an 8. For me, because I don't like tomatoes, like this just has to get rated down, because there are salsas that I do like that I like a lot, but they're just super not tomato heavy. And this, I actually would have expected blueberry habanero to be a lot hotter. And this is easily the hottest one, the creamy.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said hot sauce bottle, hottest one by far. This is by far the creamy habanero.
Well, if you had to give this out of 10 rating on spice level.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna go through and rate them all.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like, since that's a 6 out of 10 spicy, what would you say this is spicy?
That's tough because I wouldn't say this is a 6.
Yeah. Honestly, same. I would say
that's why I'm saying, like, I would say that this is an 8. If I had to do it off of that scale, this is an 8.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not say that's a 6. So that's the tough part. This on spicy, this is like, I don't know, a 2 or a 3. It's not that bad.
That's true.
It is not that bad. But I also like spicy, so if you're not a spicy person and you go and you get this and you're like, Big told me this was a 2 or a 3 and it's really closer to a 5. That's probably factual, but yeah.
I would have said
I
if,
would
like,
not say
if
it's a
I saw
6,
that
though.
like at a store or something, like I would be expecting at least a 4.
I could see them labeling this as a 4 and being appropriate. But
Like for the average,
on my level, this
on
is
the
probably
average,
a 3.
average Joe, I would say that's a 4.
4 to 5 for an average person. For me, this is somewhere between a 2 or a 3, maybe a 3. This is decent. This is spicy. Obviously gave you the hiccups right off the bat. And I can still feel it. It's coated for sure.
Get that little tingle.
I would actually say this is more appropriate of a 6. This is a nice spice.
Yeah, it's doable. It doesn't do you under.
Because in the grand scheme of things, you have to realize this is a habanero. It's not a Reaper, you know?
True. Yeah. But we do be thick and creamy, so it sticks there.
It is a lot more concentrated because it's creamy. So, and I think that's why it sticks so much. So, yeah, so I'd give this, on terms of spicy, a 6. On terms of flavor, these are all completely different scales. So, in terms of spicy, 6. Deliciousness, 9. This thing was so good. Maybe even a 9.5. Because I'm just trying to think, how would they improve this, you know?
Yeah.
So 9 to 9.5 on taste for this one. Spicy, 6 on my scale. The tomato, like overall tomato, I mean, it's a 5. Like the flavor is delicious. But for me, not liking tomatoes, I wish it was less tomato heavy, which is why it gets downrated so much. The verde is so good. All the peppers, super flavorful. Probably like a 7, I'd say, for this. But yeah, that's really good. And then in terms of spice, like I said, this is probably like closer to a 3, the hot sauce for me. In terms of taste, it's actually pretty tasty. So I'd rate it higher for the taste. I'd give it like, I don't know, like a 6.5 for taste. But yeah. You gonna give ratings for each of these?
7.
For verde.
Mm-hmm.
What is that for? Taste?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, these two aren't
true.
spicy at all to me. So like,
no, verde. I mean, it's not supposed to be. Poblano peppers are not spicy, stuff like that.
7, 8.
8 for the tomato.
And probably like an 8.5 for this. None of them are just like
For taste?
Yeah, taste-wise.
Okay.
So they kind of all just kind of slowly go up because like
this was incredibly tasty.
it is really good. It is pretty spicy for my palate.
Yeah. What would you give it spice level for the 2 on the ends?
I would say that's a 3 or 4
Okay, 3 or 4 for the hot sauce.
because it wasn't
the
really
blueberry.
spicy.
Yeah.
It has spice taste, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have spice effect.
Yeah. Like this is a hot sauce I'd get out of the fridge consistently because it has flavor and it's heat, but it's not
I
like
was going to say I might add it to Taco Bell tonight.
right. Like this is a hot sauce where you don't have it in your fridge as like a challenge, like you would like the bomb or something, right? You wouldn't. This isn't like a challenge bottle.
This is something I would give
This is something
people
that
without saying like
without
hey,
questioning it.
Yeah.
Like ignoring that it's Cuphead on the bottle, like you would actually
Yeah.
serve this hot sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, so like this is 6, 7, I'm not sure. It's hard for me to compare mid to high level spiciness without having
the other high level spiciness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like in the moment, yeah, that's the spiciest thing that my brain can think of.
Yeah.
So without having anything to compare it to, I guess a 6. But
yeah.
I mean, they're all good. So like overall, like, and then
I love
like
that thing.
just the whole suite. Like that's a 9. I love it. I love salsas.
Yeah.
I used to hate them, but man, I love
like
a good
traditional salsas.
No, just salsas in general.
Oh, all salsas.
Yeah.
Surprising.
I just wasn't a sauce person, honestly. Like I was your Joe Smo, very basic child.
It's just so blueberry.
Give me my chicken nuggets and my fries and my ketchup. Of course, I was Southern, so barbecue sauce.
As long as you treat sushi that way, don't give me anything. Just give me the sushi. That's the way to go. They make it the way it's supposed to be eaten. Don't put anything on it.
I mean, I want to dab a little soy sauce on it.
I disagree. I don't think that's the way to go. That's like putting ketchup on stuff.
I didn't say smother it. You just dab a little. It also depends on what the sushi roll is, because if it already has like some kind of sauce on it or it has a glaze,
serve it the way that it's supposed to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if it's just rice and fish, you can add a little soy sauce.
I don't know. I like the taste of the fish. You're disguising it with salt.
I mean, the fish is already salty. It's only enhancing the salt flavor. I don't know, man. I feel like some traditionals would disagree with you that. But overall, pretty great. Didn't expect Cuphead to have salsas.
I did, only because when we were planning this season, I was looking up gaming-themed stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was looking under food categories and seeing like what we could find for food. And I saw, actually, I didn't see this. I saw the Cuphead, I think it's basically like Hot Ones, but Cuphead. I'm pretty sure. It's like a bunch of different hot sauces, which is why this one's labeled 6, right? That's what I'm pretty sure I saw. I don't remember this, but holy, this was good. I wish I could share this with the viewers. I would recommend buying this. I have no idea what it costs, but it's going to be right there on the screen. Right there. There. On the screen.
Right above my head.
Not above your head, but it was like right here.
Right adjacent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, thematically. Like, if I would say, oh, Cuphead's go have a food, I would not guess salsa or hot sauce. I mean, like, technically any game could have hot sauce because, like, that's easy branding. But, like, I don't know. Salsas, didn't expect it.
Yeah.
But not disappointed.
It was delicious.
So, good job, buyers.
Yeah, buyers, good pick. I like it. I'm down.
Thank you for making me buy nuggets.
Now we have nuggies in the fridge. Yeah. Well, this was a fun episode. I enjoyed. Let's see. We have named the character. Thank you, MD. Participate in that every week. Person with the most wins at the end of the season won't win this because I'm not going to ship you sauces that we already ate out of. But you can win items from any previous episodes.
I mean, we could ship them the glass container if they want.
Yeah, when it's done, I'll ship you empty glass containers.
We can clean it out, and you can just have a display bottle and fill it with your own sauce.
Yeah. It won't be anywhere near the same of what we just experienced on the show.
I'm just saying.
What else? I think that's it. This should actually be uploaded at a normal time. So if you're watching this live when we uploaded it, then awesome. Thank you for watching right away.
It's Saturday the 26th.
Yeah.
Normal time. Saturday morning. Like and subscribe if you want.
Please. And watch the show.
Not gonna force you, but if you're just down there under the video or on the podcast page.
There's a little little button.
You want to hit one of the buttons? I don't know. Depending on your platform, it kind of changes. It might be a heart, it might be a little plus, might say subscribe. Also, if you want to donate money to the show and support the buyers and buying us stuff,
Yeah.
or
You
just
could even suggest things
in the Discord.
in the Discord.
Which someone sent me something saying, "Hey, look at this cool thing." I was like,
Put it in the Discord.
I said, put it in the Discord because I'm not go buy that with my own money, but you
Well, you kind of are, but
not directly. Once it leaves my bank account and I goes into another account and it's no longer my money. It is someone else's money to deal with. But yes, if you want to fund us, help
pay for the show.
pay for the show. All these lights have to stay on somehow.
And you do that for subscribing. Your name ends up on the board and it ends up in the next screen.
It does.
So
Yeah, you could be on the screen and bye. I fat fingered that.
yeah, he tried his best.
Well, there's a cord in my way. But yeah, goodbye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.